What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a collective reading. So if you're here today, there are messages for you. We're going to see what your higher self wants you to know. Go ahead and take a few clearing breaths, set some intentions, set an intention. I already said my prayer off camera. I set the intention that everyone who needs these messages are drawn to this video and that you get the messages that you are meant to receive from Spirit with clarity, with undeniable resonance, with love. All right. Let's go ahead and tap into the energy for today. It's the energy, Spirit. What's up with the collective today? Happy October. 2 of Cups. We started with the 6 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So exchange, partnership, connection, love. 3 of Swords is at the bottom. Some painful truth. Wow, there goes that 6 of Cups. This is definitely about a soulmate connection. My God. This is Hierophant, the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, there is... Love is in the air, okay? We're in the season of fall. To me, love is always kindled in the fall. It's harvest season. It's time to collect this love. There is a cycle that has closed. There's something that's beginning. There's something on the way here. This has been a long time coming. This has to do with your choices. What have you been deciding? What do you know now? I'm getting 8 months. I'm getting Lionsgate energy. Here goes the Chariot. Things are moving forward. King of Swords at the bottom of the deck with that followed by that 5 of Cups. Yeah, that masculine that's been feeling out in the cold is manifesting something to move forward here. The Devil. Yeah, I picked up on that energy as well. There's an obsession. There's an obsession. I'm hearing break every chain, break every chain, break every chain. Divine justice, finding balance, learning how to pour into your emotions. I feel like there's a masculine energy that is doing a lot of spiritual work, a lot of deep rooted spiritual excavation, like wanting to come in for this love. That's what I'm picking up on, you guys. Feeling blocked, but has an offer, has something substantial to offer, and is feeling tired and wounded. Give and receive love. I've shuffled these cards, and the reading yesterday ended with Venus, didn't it? And now it's starting with Venus. I'm getting endings and beginnings. It started with love, it ended with love. There's some sort of new beginning here, something to do with some money, being grounded, putting in the work, equal give and take. Masculine is serious, y'all. To the lovers, I can't make it up. Again, these readings are supposed to be about you and, I don't know, shadow work and whatever the fuck, but it clearly has something to do with love. There's a tower coming. There's something coming. 4 of Pentacles from an emperor, from a divine masculine who's ready to take a journey and sort through any sort of confusion because he wants his Queen of Wands. What's up with the Devil energy, though? I don't really like that. Aries. Okay, so they're just being passionate. They're just moving forward with tenacity. They're not wanting anything to hold them down. They want to overcome whatever challenges, whatever blockages have happened. Clarify the Devil. Clarify the Devil. 7 of Swords. They're obsessed with having some sort of a strategy. They're feeling like kind of conflicted, like things have been challenging. Things have been hard to overcome. Lies that they told, deceit, games that they were playing. High priestess, someone knew the truth. Someone saw the truth from the very beginning. They didn't get away with anything. Like literally as they were trying to walk away with these swords, the person saw it. Like, again, high priestess. That's the energy that I'm picking up on next to this two of swords here. And 77 again just keeps coming out in the readings. Wanting to move forward. I just saw the 7 of Wands. 777. Lucky break. And there goes the 7 of Pentacles. Literally just saw the 7 of Wands. Now the 7 of Pentacles just came out. 7 of Swords. Only thing we haven't seen is the 7 of Cups. So they're definitely not confused. I'll tell you that. They're alone. They're thinking about this offer, this new beginning. They don't want something to come to an end. They're being curious. They're thinking. They're thinking about all of their options. Like, what can they do about this? How does this relate to the viewer? Golly. 8 of Pentacles. They're obsessed with being able to have something to offer to you. They know that that's justice. They know that that's the only thing that's really going to like get this new cycle going. They can't come in with nothing to offer you. And that's the balance. They're thinking about taking this journey towards you. They're feeling kind of confused, but they're standing in their power. Heavy divine masculine energy. Heavy, heavy, heavy divine masculine energy. Again, what does this have to do with the viewer? You could be a masculine. This is what broke your heart. This is what stopped this connection. This back and forth, this trying to juggle you. You were feeling like an option. This Queen of Cups was feeling like an option and had to walk away and go sit on her motherfucking throne because she's an empress. This divine masculine was trying to celebrate with other people and she had to just walk away. She was moved away from the divine. She was guided away. Guided away. Talk to me about the Two of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. Something's changing within this connection. Ace of Cups. A new beginning. To the sun. Clarity. Warmth. Radiance. Happiness. Fulfillment. Wow. Something's coming in with this Two of Cups. This self-love has been worked on. Because you can't have this loving connection without the self-love. Talk to me about the Two of Swords. The Emperor. Emperor is feeling blocked. Wants to overcome this blockage. Again, you could literally have this person blocked. They want to communicate. They want to talk about healing. They want to come home. They want to have a passionate new beginning after this karmic cycle of an end that had to happen. They want to restore this balance. 11-11. I'm seeing the twin flame. We've already seen plenty of twos. We're getting heavy twin flame energy, heavy soulmate energy here with the Two of Cups, Six of Cups, Lovers card. 5 of Swords. There was arguments. Some sort of truth that just really broke someone's heart. Someone's heart was broken here. Someone, I want to say someone lied. That's the energy that I'm picking up on. Someone was hiding things. Someone was trying to hide things. What were they trying to hide? They were trying to hide the process that they were in. They were waiting for something. They didn't want to be honest with you about not being ready. Someone wasn't ready to move forward with this Empress. I'm seeing the numbers 3, 3, and 6. And then as soon as I said 6, this 6 of Pentacles fell into my lap. Someone was not ready to give and receive equally. They were feeling conflicted. They were, I'm hearing like kind of being cocky, like in another area. Like they were trying to put on like a front in some other area of their life. I'm seeing the King of Pentacles, like, they were trying to seem like, I'm cool, I'm bad, I'm this, I'm that. Just one second. Okay. They were feeling confused about their life. They were working with other people. They were trying to do things with other people and they were confused. Their life was in chaos. Their life was in chaos and they didn't want you to know. They didn't have it to give. They weren't able to give and receive equally. So what's up with the Seven of Swords? It's devil energy, Seven of Swords. It's like they wanted to move forward with you, but they were like being deceitful about it. They were playing games. They really needed to spend some time alone and do some inner healing. Like they had work to do. They had seeds. I'm hearing like karmic seeds that were like coming up. Like they had to deal with seeds that they planted in other places. They were trying to have a new beginning somewhere else. And you had to cut them off. Like things ended because they weren't being honest. House 7, profound relationships, intimacy, romantic partnerships. This is coming to the love. Like you guys both have so much love for each other. Queen of Cups. This masculine, it's like all they're thinking about. They are like so in their head. I'm saying 9/11, like critical degrees. They are so in their head about how they let you get away, how they didn't do the right thing. They didn't do right by you, and it's eating their ass up. I'm getting that they're receiving karma for it because I'm seeing these 8s. You guys are supposed to have some sort of a new beginning, though. There's some sort of potential here. There's some sort of possibility here. Empress to the 3 of Cups. That's 6 energy again. 3 and 3. Heavy 3s. 3, 3, 3. 6, 6, 6. 7, 7, 7. You guys have some sort of work to do together. So, Hierophant. I was going to say, like, talk to me about this connection. Hierophant, like soul contract, divine connection. Like, you guys have some sort of really deep soul tie. But does that mean you're necessarily supposed to be together? Does that mean you necessarily have something to work out here? Or is there just forgiveness that's necessary? The Sun to the Death. Wow, what the freak? That's 13 and 19. That's a 4 and a 1. You guys are both manifesting some sort of new beginning with each other. Like it's like something had to die before it could be reborn. Now, Scorpio already, I'm getting Scorpio energy. That already is like death and rebirth. But to see the death card to the Sun, something had to end in order for it to start. You guys already had this super like past life soul contract. But something in this life had to end so that something could actually move forward and begin. Wow. This took like finding balance. But again, the divine orchestration, you guys had to get grounded into this energy, consideration, fairness, harmony. This was justice. This was divine justice. Whatever both parties are going through right now, you guys were owed this. And I'm just going to put myself into this for an example. Okay, for example, you guys, I feel like you're both going through like money stuff, like feeling lost endings. Like, it's not like things are just going great in either of your lives, right? But like speaking of myself, living in Bali, Indonesia, left everything, moved from the United States to a completely different country. And I am in this space where I've given so much to people throughout my life. And now I get to just focus on myself. It's just me and my dog. I get to focus on me. I'm surrounded by nature, surrounded by greenery. I'm spending intimate time with the divine. It's like I feel like the feminine is receiving peace and being able to pour. I'm seeing that Ace of Cups, being able to pour her love into herself. And the divine masculine is going through cycles of having to carry that burden because this Queen of Cups poured into this masculine. So again, wherever you go, if you're the feminine or the masculine here, but the feminine poured into this masculine. And they didn't accept it, they didn't receive it, they didn't return the love. It wasn't reciprocal. Unrequited love. And now the masculine is having to deal with these deceptive thoughts, with seeing how they invested their time and energy, and they're having to deal with the ending, with the loss of this Queen of Cups that loved and nurtured them. They have to deal with feeling this confusion, their life feeling like it's in chaos if they want to get to this Ten of Pentacles. If they want to get back to this family, to this love, Lord, Blue insisted on going downstairs. All right, so Ten of Pentacles, that's what this person wants. They're feeling conflicted. They're going through inner child healing. They're recognizing their issues with communication and healing all their emotional blocks. So what does the viewer need to know? The Star. There's healing happening. There's towers taking place. There's victory and success coming in. There's mirroring. Seems like there's union coming in. Some sort of foundation is being healed. Eight of Cups to the Ten of Cups. Somebody's walking away so they can have their ultimate happiness. Somebody's making decisions, willing to take a journey. Two of Wands to the Ace of Wands. They're passionate. They're excited. They want to create with you. They're ready to leave their comfort zone. They're destined to have this. There's something about this with destiny. I mean, we keep freaking talking about it, so clearly there's something going on that's meant to be. This is a cycle that's coming to an end. There's new love coming in. Ace of Cups and the Hermit. You guys are, somebody's self-reflecting. The Tower. After some sort of painful ending, something's changing. New beginnings are coming. Ten of Cups. Somebody's rushing in with the truth. Somebody wants to talk. Somebody's feeling anxious. Somebody's feeling up in their head. They don't want something to be over. They're finding strength. Part of Leo. We see a lot of wands out here with Leo energy. The 8, King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles, they're trying to find the strength. They want to come towards. They're transforming. My Lord. They're working on their spirituality, their emotions, their intuition. They're learning how to follow their heart. They're learning how to follow what Spirit is telling them. They want to build something. They're finding their independence. They want to be happy. They're in hanged man energy. They're looking at things from a different perspective. They're learning how to nurture what they want. If you want your garden to grow, you got to water it. Queen of Wands. Somebody's manifesting. This Queen of Wands is manifesting this Queen of Wands to the King of Pentacles to the King of Wands. Definitely divine counterpart connections here. Spiritual growth. You guys are growing. Hermit energy. People have been in isolation. Ten of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles. You guys are ascending. Ace of Swords to the Judgment. This is a divine connection that seems like it's destined to come back together. It's like there's no stopping it. Even though it feels heavy, you guys are finding balance. This divine masculine had to learn how to carry things on their own. Had to learn how to hold things on their own. This High Priestess, somebody knows this. The High Priestess to the Justice. Like, this is justice for the divine feminine. Like, you knew this. You knew this. This is something that you perceived. And this is your wheel of fortune. This is your abundance. I don't really know how that even made sense coming together, but whoever that was for, you know what it is. The Moon. Things are not going to be confusing anymore. Somebody's coming out of their illusions. They don't want to hide things. They want to come together. They want to unite. They're manifesting this. They're learning how to stand in their truth. They're learning how to stand in their truth. King of Wands, or not King of Wands, that's interesting. Knight of Wands. Feminine, you could have seen this person as a King of Wands, but they were really in their Knight of Wands energy. Page of Cups, a little immature, still a little scared. So why do we care? Okay? Six of Swords. Somebody's moving to calmer waters. Somebody's choosing their heart. Somebody's finding harmony, finding balance. They're making better choices. They're wanting to communicate. But why should we care? Clearly, this love keeps coming up What is the purpose? What's the point? Optimism, exploration, freedom, Sagittarius, ninth house, meant to be spiritual teachers. You guys are meant to make money together. You're meant to teach together. Cycle breakers, planting new seeds, having new beginnings. There's something new with money that's coming. Something new is coming. The Magician, you guys are manifesting this, but it hasn't happened yet. Something's ending. There's something that's ending that needs to happen first. This Emperor is having to go through finding their own light within, resting, reflecting, meditating on some things, being willing to take the journey. They have to overcome this chaos and confusion that's been going on. 99 keeps coming out in the energy reads. They're having to find their independence. They're having to deal with this dark night of the soul while learning how to stand on their own, learning how to find balance on their own. The Empress in reverse. They're afraid they're not going to get this. They're feeling sad, which low-key is justice, because I feel like this person ran away from you or something. They're having to lean into their own self-love. Like you can't fix this for them. And that's judgment. This Empress is not available for this person because that was their judgment. They need to they need to be grounded on their own. They need to move forward on their own to be stable, consistent, dependable, reliable. They need to learn how to hold on to what it is that they want instead of giving up on it and finding themselves in sorrow and regret. And that's what's going to start this new cycle. That's what's going to bring them their 10 of Cups. Any final messages, Spirit? 4 of Cups. Learning how to take what it is the divine is trying to offer. The divine is trying to give this masculine something, but they're having to really fight through their self-doubts, deeply ingrained patterns, like ancestral karmic things that are just deeply ingrained, fighting through the feelings of scarcity and lack, going through changes in their money. They have to overcome change. This is someone who needs to overcome change, to be able to stay focused, to discern, to be proactive, to move forward. That's what stopped this masculine in the past. To think, to be curious, to be willing to learn, to stand in their emotional strength, to trust what they know, to trust their intuition so that they could get to this place of sovereignty. Instead of feeling like a freaking Debbie Downer, like, golly, you just love to make yourself known in this energy read, Divine Masculine, with your sad ass energy. Like, what's going to help that again? What's going to help the Divine Masculine with their sad energy? Find balance on that shit. Like, find balance, okay? Pray, meditate, get into your body. You need to embody this energy. You can't think your way through this. That's what's going to give you this new cycle. That's what's going to have you manifesting the life that it is that you want. Find structure, discipline, focus, get grounded. Get grounded. Stop sitting here wallowing it in your little pity party ass emotions. Get grounded. Hello, get grounded. King of Wands. You're passionate. You want all this stuff. You want to create. You want attention. Get grounded. Be stable. Be reliable. Be consistent. 10th house. Where's your Saturn placement? Overcome your fears and limitations and your blocks, and that's what's about to lead you to your money. I mean, we got beautiful, positive cards coming out here. Divine Masculine, you do not need to sit in this pity party ass energy. I'm sick of looking at it, okay? You can overcome this. You have all of the tools. Your passion, your fire, that's what's going to get you through it, but you got to put that fire towards your 10th house, towards your Saturn, towards your grounding yourself. You know what I'm saying? Find the strength. Find the strength. You're still in this immature energy. It's like you want it, but there's still something immature about it. You got to get out of your head. It's because you're letting the thoughts still get to you. The immaturity is because you're still letting your thoughts take over. And you're at the end of that cycle. There goes the Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, right next to it. Ace, King, Queen, Knight. When I tell you money, y'all are supposed to make money together. The divine is giving y'all something and earth, 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 earth. Y'all see all these pentacles, all this earth, the 10th house, which ruled by Capricorn. Okay, y'all are supposed to make money together. Ace of Cups. Y'all are supposed to have this renewal of love. There's supposed to be some sort of a new beginning. There's some sort of a new beginning that's happening here. Somebody has to be brave. Somebody has to be willing to take a step forward. That's this divine masculine. The feminine is sitting in her receptive energy, doing what she needs to do. She's working hard. She's being patient. She's being stable. She's the one who's grounded. She's original. She's dreaming of this masculine. You guys want each other. Someone has to be open-minded. Okay, there's beautiful things coming to you guys. I hope that this was helpful. Regardless of whatever, somebody got money on the way. Okay, this feminine, she's getting grounded within her masculine and feminine energy. Either way, this feminine got this coming to her. The masculine needs to overcome the self-doubt. You have all of the potential to overcome this, but it's going to be up to you. It's going to be up to you. One more card. Ace of Swords, hilarious. That's the truth. 10 of Cups at the bottom. Happiness, truth, awakening. Like, there's beautiful things in this connection. I'm sending you so much love. Hope that this was helpful. I love you guys. Okay, use this to your advantage. Don't get what's the word? Let's not be delusional here. What is your spirit telling you about this? Is this confirmation? Clearly, it's confirmation for somebody. It's confirmation to this Empress, because you've been sitting here waiting on your money to come, your love to come. You've been over here waiting for all your blessings because you've been doing all your work. And the masculine, they're finishing up these cycles. They're doing what they need to do. And we about to see if they come in with that strength, and that, that's going to be up to them. So tarot, it's just an energy check. It's all about free will. So depends on what you guys decide. But yeah, 3 of Cups coming together, celebrating, reunion. Love you guys. Sending you so much love. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.